Hello everybody, this is Razei coming with another Wi-Fi battle, this time against Obed from the Pokemon Battle Station, a Facebook page devoted completely and totally to just battling. It's kind of interesting. Uh, you got a lot of people that with a lot of different opinions, there's different rule sets everyone uses. It's a very interesting place to go. But Obed here, he's a personal friend of mine from there. He's a very good battler, and I think this was our first ever match between each other where we both kind of just used guy. We actually had a good singles match. We've had a doubles match before this, but it wasn't very reflective of either of our skills. So as you can see, if you go look at our teams, I obviously have Mega Sizor. There's no one else on my team that can be a Mega, and I would never go into a match without Mega Sizor. He has two possible Megas, Mega Medicham, Mega Garchomp, and I was really scared of that Mega Garchomp because Mega Garchomp is a complete beast, obviously. But my team doesn't have a lot to stop it. Galvantula has a Focus Sash, so what, I'll get one hit off, which won't do as much. And my Electros has Hidden Power Ice. So that is really my counters right now. So I was really scared of that Mega Garchomp, but it didn't turn out that way. Otherwise, this team is extremely defensive. You got Sableye, Mandibuzz, and Shuckle. It's just an odd setup. I didn't really know what to do with that at first. I'm used to fighting teams that are more offensive like mine. As you can see, I have 4 dedicated offensive guys, easily. But, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So I go ahead and I lead off with the Electros because the Electros is a very good lead. He has a very wide range of things that he can hit. Considering I'm carrying Hidden Power Ice, which Obed did not know at this time. So you can't really knock him for not knowing it, obviously, because he didn't know it. So I lead off with a Flamethrower because I'm an idiot and think I can hurt Shuckle. And he Toxics me, which is a good move. Shuckle usually isn't really that crazy offensive, and he's obviously defensive at this point. So I go ahead and go for an Acid Spray and knock him down to -2. I carry Acid Spray almost solely because of Tyranitar. But I screw up big time and forget Shuckle has Contrary. So he goes up by +2, and then the Sticky Web comes out, and I'm poisoned, and I don't want to be in this situation anymore. So I go ahead and switch on out to my Nope. Because, well, if you saw this thing in your house too, you would also say Nope. I'm like, fine, well, if you're going to get up your Sticky Web, I'm going to go ahead and get up my Sticky Web. And then maybe I'm going to try and damage him. What I didn't think I realized was Shuckle's at +2 special defense, so all my special attackers, Galvantula, Electros, they're just useless. So I set my Sticky Web, he goes for the Toxic, yet again a good move on his part. So I got my Sticky Web up, I don't care about Nope anymore. Nope is completely useless for almost the rest of his team, so I just decided, you know what, let's go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and stay in, I'm going to try and hurt him, and hope I get a Paralyze. And right there I get it very first turn, which is very unfortunate for him, because I do believe I Para-Hacks him until Nope dies. I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure I actually managed to kill him without getting hit by anything else from his Shuckle. So I just keep discharging, chipping away slowly at Shuckle, and doing next to nothing in the process. Then I get the bright idea that maybe if I use Giga Drain, which all good Galvantulas from 5th Gen carry, if I use Giga Drain, I might be able to heal enough to survive one more turn. And that does absolutely nothing. So that was a fail on my part, and Nope goes ahead and dies without doing a lot more. But that's okay, I do have Mega Sizor, and Mega Sizor does have Bullet Punch, so I'm pretty sure I can take out Shuckle, because he is within that KO range now. But I'm pretty sure he knows this too, and like I said, he's a good battler, so I kind of just... I think I just went for the Swords Dance, predicting him to switch out anyways, because he didn't want to lose his... no, actually I just went for Bullet Punch. I guess I predicted him to stay in, he stayed in, and that worked out perfectly for me. So Shuck goes down, And the most obvious thing for him to do right now is to bring out Sableye and burn me. Because a burned Mega Sizor is not going to help that much right now. And I still obviously need him. Almost specifically to kill that Greninja. Because I only have 2 priority on my team, and I don't want... The other one is weak to Dark-type moves, so I'm not exactly keen to relying on Aegislash to kill Greninja. So I switch into Electros, who's not going to get burned because he's already toxic. And he switches out to Garchomp. And like I said, right here, if he knew that I had Hidden Power Ice, there is no way he would have brought in Garchomp. I go for the Thunderbolt. He obviously avoids it. But his biggest issue is, when it comes down to here, is Hidden Power Ice basically saved my entire team from Garchomp. And he had no way of knowing that it was coming out. He had no way of obviously preparing beforehand to have a guy that could take a Hidden Power, or a Thunderbolt, because if he didn't bring in Garchomp, one of his other guys was about to hit by a Thunderbolt from my Electros, which was going to hurt. And considering 2 of them would have been super effective, I mean, he really didn't have a ton of choice right there. So he goes into his shiny Mana Buzz, and I bring out my shiny Swampert. Yeah, that's right, Professor Swampert is a pink shiny. So he goes for the knockoff, which does nothing because I am max defense. But he does get rid of my Lumberry, which is oh well. And while I just go for a Toxic, because I have nothing to kill this Mandy Buzz, and the best chance I have of killing it is basically just waiting for it to die. He goes for the Defog, which is a smart move, and I actually predict the Defog and immediately go for Stealth Rocks. See, my theory here was I could get Swampert out of this situation alive, because Mega Medicham would be hard to kill without Swampert, because I just didn't have a lot of things that can take a hit from him. And I was pretty sure he probably had like Fire Punch and all that, and if he had Fire Punch, then Aegislash wasn't going to like fighting him either. So I'm like, okay, keep setting up Stealth Rocks, he'll keep defogging them, and eventually he'll just die. Well, it didn't work out that way. He saw right through that plan and started foul playing me, and I just decided to get rid of him. Phased him out. I was hoping beyond hope that Sableye would come out, and he did not. So Greninja came out. I don't want to switch out anything to take a hit from Greninja, so I just let Swampert die. I'm very unfortunate, as I do love my Swampert. Good night, sweet prince. Anyways, I bring back out Mega Sizor because he is a Greninja and he is an Ice type, so I really feel just fine about killing him right now, and anything that switches in will probably die as well. Mandibuzz comes in, and honestly, I don't know why he did this. I think he should have brought in Sableye and tried to save his Mandibuzz, but, I mean, especially because of my Aegislash. But, I could have easily bullet punched him right there, and that would have been a clean 2-hit KO after poison damage. So I guess, I don't know what he was expecting me to do, but I go for the Swords Dance and kill him. I get a crit, which didn't matter, I don't believe. And now he's going to be forced to bring in Sableye against a +2 Mega Sizor. And at this point, I'm okay with losing Mega Sizor to a degree. I don't think he's going to help against Mega Medicham, so I really don't think it matters at this point whether he's alive or not. I kind of want him still for Greninja, but I feel like it's worth it if I go for the Swords Dance, get back to +2, and try to kill the Sableye. Because people don't seem to realize that Sableye is not that tough of a Pokemon. He's not even close to being that tough. I mean, he's mildly annoying at best. He goes for the Taunt. That's a very good move on his part, because I could have gone for the Roost or another Sword Stance, which would have ended his dreams of winning this match very quickly. But unfortunately for him, I do go for the Bullet Punch, so I'm going to be able to finish him off with the second one right here. This leaves him in a pretty tough spot, because I've managed to kill almost all the defenses on his team, and I'm still sitting on a +2 Sizor. But he is fortunate in the one thing that I am burned, so I'm going to be I take damage from the burn, and Bullet Punch is not very effective on his Greninja, and I guess he has a very bulky Greninja. I don't know. I really thought that would kill him. Oh well. But Greninja goes ahead and finishes me off with a Scald. That's just fine, because now Greninja is really, really low health, and I'm pretty sure that in a hit-per-hit match, Aegislash can finish him off. but I don't think he has any priorities, so I don't think it really mattered at this point. I was going to Shadow Sneak him, and I was going to kill him. I almost brought in Machamp, almost solely because I wanted to see if I could kill it without risking anything, and because I knew Machamp wouldn't do anything to Metacham. So, but I did, and I went with Aegislash. And pretty much the last part of this fight is me just trying to ensure that I win. I was scared of the Fire Punch, I was scared of the Bulk Up, I didn't want either of those to happen. Unfortunately for Obed here, he does not have anything that can actually hurt me that bad, and I am max defense, and he has nothing to force that he can do where he just doesn't hit me. So he has to go for an attack, Psycho Cuts, and doesn't do anything. I go for my Swords Dance because, like I said, I'm trying to ensure this match. I don't want to come out of shield form and get hurt, because I'm pretty sure that even at a -2 meta, if I can get him to -2 Metacham, I'm pretty sure that he'll kill my Machamp with a Psycho Cut. Love my Machamp, but he is not exactly a Pokemon to rely on against a Psychic type. So I just go ahead and keep setting up. I think I King's Shield him here in a second to make sure he goes down to -2, which just to help my chances in case Aegislash doesn't want to KO him. I'm very much in the business of ensuring victory and not trying to leave it up to chance. So he goes down -2, and my Aegislash is going to go ahead and try to finish him off here. And you'll see that it is actually a clean one-hit KO. And good game to Obed. He's a very good battler, like I said. He is an admin on a very good battling page. And I personally respect the guy. So, if you are looking for battles, go check them out at Pokemon Battle Station. I'll try to put a link in the description. And I'm over at Nuevo League. I'm not specifically anything in the league. I kind of just hang out. But I was an Elite Four at one point, but I quit. That's an entirely different story, but thank you very much for watching. Like I said, go check out Obed and the other admins at Pokemon Battle Station. See ya!